The sky glows pink. The sea's surface still misty. Fishing boats with faint yellow lights slowly part the waves, heading out. Close-ups of sun-weathered, callous faces of fishermen, their eyes steady. Along thousands of kilometers of coastline winding down the S-shaped land, the lives of millions have been written by the sound of waves and the taste of salt. While the cities are still asleep, the journey of one of the nation's most profound flavors has already begun. Fishermen cast their nets, their sinewy arms straining to haul in the heavy catch. Close up on the nets being pulled up, glistening with the silver of thousands of thrashing scad, yellowstripe, and anchovies. It is the fruit of sleepless nights, of sweat mingling with the salt of the ocean. Every net hauled aboard is not just fish. It is hope. It is life. It is the meal for families waiting on shore. From the heart of the sea, these fresh creatures carry the purest, most pristine sweetness. The freshest, largest fish are carefully packed in ice. The rest, smaller species ideal for drying, are given a preliminary salting on the boat to preserve their freshness. The first selection takes place. One part will travel in crates of ice, preserving its freshness for the early morning markets. Another part is destined for a longer journey, a more profound transformation. They are bathed in their first layer of sea salt. The fishing port becomes a bustling, noisy hub. Baskets of fresh fish are moved from boat to shore, quickly transported to households in the fish-drying craft village. The air is thick with the scent of the sea, of fresh fish, and of diligent labor. From here, the fish leaves its mother ocean, beginning a new life cycle in the hands of the artisans of the land. Each type of fish is handled differently. Yellow-striped scad are split along the spine. Croaker fish are kept whole. Every movement is precise, rhythmic, an art of meticulous detail. The hands of these mothers and sisters, though calloused, are impossibly deft. They clean, removing all that is superfluous, keeping only the essence of the fish. Each cut must be sweet and clean to keep the body intact, preparing it perfectly for the drying process. In some places, chili, pepper, and garlic are added to the marinade. More than a preservative, salt is an agent of change. Its crystals penetrate deep into the flesh, drawing out excess water, making the meat firm and flavorful. Each family, each village, has its own secret in the ratio of salt and the addition of spices. It is the secret that creates a unique, inimitable flavor, the very soul of the dried fish from this region. Thousands of fish are laid out neatly on bamboo racks, stretching endlessly under the brilliant golden sun of the coast. A woman walks through, turning each fish over. The fish is given over to its greatest partner, the sun. The Vietnamese sun, intense and generous, will slowly draw out the moisture, concentrating the natural sweetness of the flesh and the saltiness of the sea. The sea breeze, carrying its own salty breath, will make the fish fragrant and prevent any hint of fishiness. From a soft, moist body, it gradually becomes firm and golden. Differentiate between semi-dried, still pliable, and fully dried, hardened fish. The village artisans must watch the sky, watch the land, watch the clouds. They must turn each fish to ensure it bathes evenly in the sun, and rush to gather them indoors when a sudden rain shower appears. A single, intense day of sun yields nam, a semi-dried fish, still soft and sweet. A few more days of sun, and it becomes kum, fully dried, ready for long-term storage. The sweat of human labor has merged with sun and wind, crystallizing into these rustic yet precious products. The dried fish is harvested, sorted, and packaged. From large sacks to vacuum-sealed packages with neat labels. Small trucks, loaded with goods, leave the quiet fishing village. Leaving the coastal villages behind, it travels by truck towards the bustling, vibrant cities. Its packaging changes from humble to professional, ready for longer journeys and more diverse kitchens. Fish stalls are filled with all kinds of dried fish. Retail merchants select, weigh, and bargain. The city's commercial heart that never stops beating. Here, the dried fish is distributed once more, fanning out into every alley, every small market, every grocery store. A housewife carefully selects some dried fish. A scene of a family meal. A plate of golden fried croaker fish placed in the center of the table. It is the savior dish during lean times. The care package sent from a mother in the countryside to her children studying far from home, carrying with it both nostalgia and love. In the kitchens of ordinary families, dried fish transforms into countless familiar dishes, fried until crisp, simmered in a sweet and salty glaze, braised with black pepper, or simply grilled and dipped in fish sauce. It is the ultimate rice pusher, a dish so flavorful it makes you eat more rice. Simple yet powerful enough to unite a family. A few men sit around a table. On a charcoal brazier, yellowstripe scad and dried squid are sizzling, releasing a fragrant aroma. A plate of mango salad with dried gourami is being tossed. On a city sidewalk, a fragrant grilled fish becomes the perfect moi, a snack to accompany a cold beer. It is the catalyst for stories and laughter, helping people forget the hardships of a long day's work. From mango salad with dried gourami to green tamarind salad with dried snakehead, that blend of salty, sweet, sour, and spicy has become an indispensable part of street food culture. A young chef in a pristine white uniform is carefully plating a dish placed atop a crispy, sticky rice cake, drizzled with sauce and garnished with microgreens. In modern kitchens, in the hands of creative chefs, the rustic dried fish undergoes a spectacular transformation into a dragon, a magnificent ascension. It is no longer just a simple staple, but a highlight, an endless source of inspiration. The diners in the fine dining restaurant enjoy the food with expressions of delight and surprise, paired with novel ingredients and presented like a work of art. Pan-seared cod dua catfish with a passion fruit reduction, royal fried rice with dried gourami, grilled yellowstripe scad salad. These unfamiliar names and bold combinations have elevated the value of a humble product. It proves that haute cuisine doesn't only come from expensive imported ingredients, but can also be sparked by that which is most familiar and close to home. A fisherman heading out to sea at sunset, a woman smiling proudly beside her racks of golden fish, a warm family dinner, an exquisite dish in a restaurant. It is the invisible thread that connects the countryside to the city, the past to the present, memory to experience. It carries within it the salt of the sea, the intensity of the sun, the sweat of the worker, and the innovative spirit of Vietnamese culture. Dried fish is more than just a food. It is a heritage, a story of the resilient spirit of the Vietnamese land and its people. And as long as the sea has waves and the sun has its golden light, the journey of salt and sun will continue to be written forever.